Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from whatever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the truth is that those who have joined William Ruto's government through the new nomination to the cabinet from the ODM side or Azimio la Umoja side, they have the blessings of the party and the party leader. We can't dismiss this, and all we are being subjected to as of now, in terms of the current statement from Raila Odinga, which seems to be contradicting, the position still is that these individuals have the blessings of Baba. Why am I saying so? If they were appointed without the knowledge of Raila Odinga, Raila will be complaining. There will be a pressure demanding UDA to stop poaching, from members from their side. Remember when they tried to take over Jubilee Party, but beside that, at a time when Uhuru at one point was appointing people from the then called coalition time, there was a lot of noise that you are poaching our people, you are taking over our people. So right now, if you listen to Raila Odinga, that it is not our party position, but we wish them well in their new duty. How do you wish them well if they don't have your blessings? The truth is that slowly by slowly, ODM and Jubilee are working together. But now there is one problem here. Imagine of this. You go into a silent coalition, a post-election coalition agreement with someone. Then, in one side, we have UDA party, the ruling party. Then ODM party, the official opposition party in the coalition. Then all of these two individuals are in some kind of agreement, arrangement, whereby now some members from this side are in the cabinet, this one from this side in the cabinet, so they sit together. And you know what they pass in the cabinet? They require the parliament to approve it. What do you expect? In this new move, what will not happen is that ODM party is not going to relinquish the opposition role and give out those positions to those who want to run the opposition. They are going to hold to those positions. That's why you see people like Millie Odhiambo meeting Raila Odinga. She is pushing for becoming the next leader of minority. Riareda MP Otienda Molo is pushing for the same, among others. So they will still want to hold to those positions of leadership in the minority side. And the minority side duty is to checkmate the majority side. Then Akina Kimani Shungwa at their side, they want to hold their positions. Then you expect oversight to happen? How possible is that? Unless if this government has goodwill and intention to work for the people. But when they have the excesses, who will check on them? And they are working together. They hold the minority and the majority side. Because of that, the Busia Senator Okia Omtata, who has been an activist fighting for the people, he has come up with a decision to form a shadow cabinet to checkmate on the excesses of the government. Because they believe that we are going to have a mongrel of government. So for him, they have to create a shadow cabinet which will play an opposition role and therefore play the oversight work.
If that cabinet is established, some of us will be constrained to set up a shadow cabinet, because what will be happening now, we shall no longer be having a presidential system where you have got majority and minority sides checking the executive. We shall have a de facto parliamentary system where power emanates from the House, and therefore some of us must be constrained and will be constrained to set up a shadow cabinet that can then effectively check the excesses of this government, this mockerel that is been visited upon us, whose character we don't know, whose purpose we don't know. I'm left with no option but to say that this is a self-serving government that does not address at all the concerns that the Gen Z have been raising and have been driving them to the streets.
Now, the question that people are asking, how possible is this, and what role will the other Azimio people who are not joining this political side will be playing? That is the big question on this pipeline. But before we go deeper to answer this, just a quick request for those who are watching, and if you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, the reality is that we need a team of individuals who will do a follow-up on deals made by this government, whereby when the river deepens and becomes silent, Kenyans need to know what is going on. We need a whistleblower. We need someone who will come out and speak. For example, mambo ya mbolea. Watu wa media watasema, they will be gagged. But if you have someone who can pick from there, na itembee vizuri, and many other cases that we have had, the scandals we've had, who will tell the public when the river deepens and becomes more silent? We need someone to expose this and put these people on check. Even where it matters, they should be taken to court. Someone has been asking, how can this one be possible? That Okiya Mtata cannot manage this. The reality is that if they form a shadow cabinet, even if they will not get an opportunity to air some of these issues in the parliament, but still they will get, of course, they can still come out in press conference. They can call for media briefing. They can even go to the court. So what they need is just to push these things on every available opportunity. Because in politics, perception is so much important. Create a perception when things goes wrong, so that people will know the team we are having in power, it is one of the worst. Because even if you talk about Kalonzo and the team, Kalonzo will not hold to the leadership of the House. ODM is going to hold to that. So you have not that avenue of forming such a team to do a follow-up. Instead, if they have a shadow cabinet, like what Raila Odinga wanted to name, I don't know what stopped him. He wanted to name a shadow cabinet. Akawa ameweka pamoja akina Oparanya and the team, so they will be giving, they will do their investigation, and they will have private officers, then come and challenge the government where they get it wrong, and bring a comparison on the progress of the government. It stopped. But if they form such, it can help, because these people will have individuals to help them on research. When they do the research, they can as well do their investigation, then do a comparison. And in that way, you help on checkmate. You help on oversight. So if Ruto thought that bringing Raila Odinga and the ODM to the government side, he sought out the issue of oversight, such that they can go for looting without oversight. It may not work, because another team is coming. And Okiya Mtata has been a one single man army that has succeeded immensely in many ways. In 10 cases he took to the court, at least 5, 6 He has succeeded. And most of these cases have been in the interest of the people. So this is something that we should welcome, and where necessary, because the resources, they should be helped. So that now they put the government on check. They can only succeed majorly kama wako elected or they hold to political position because they get some funds. But mtu wa kawaida huku kupata funds na kufanya some of these researches, it becomes a problem. So oversight will continue. At least there is a side that is siding with the Gen Zs, Akina Okiya Omtata and the team. The only man who was welcomed in one of the events organized by Gen Zs. So hapo ndio tumefika, na hii serikali lazima kukuwe na watu wa kuiangalia. Keeping silent is allowing looting, corruption, many things that will happen in this country. And that way we lose. And who loses the most? The youth.